you will definitely see the jar of marbles problem. In this one we have 12 red, 16 blue, 6 yellow, and 36 green. And we're going to take one out, and every time we take one out, we replace it. So first of all, let's find the probability of just taking one marble out and getting a red. Well, before we get into that, it would be a good idea to identify how many total marbles are in the jar. And if we just add up 12 plus 16 plus 6 plus 36, we'll get 70. Now, to find that probability of getting a red, well, there are 12 reds out of the 70 total options, and we simplify that fraction into 6 over 35. Now, when we want to find the probability of getting a red, putting it back, and then getting a yellow, first we'll find the probability of getting a red, which again is 12 out of 70, and multiply it by the probability of getting a yellow, 6 out of the 70. Simplifying this product, we'll get 18 out of 1,225. Down at the bottom, finding the probability of getting a red and then a blue. Well, again, red is 12 out of 70. And then we multiply by blue, which is 16 out of 70. Simplifying this product, we'll get 48 over 1225. And then for the last one, probability of red then red, well, we'll have 12 out of 70 for the first red, and then we multiply by the next 12 out of 70. Multiplying those two together, we'll get 36 over 1225. Now, things change slightly if we're not going to replace the marble after we take it out. So finding the probability of getting a yellow and then getting another yellow, we would first find the probability of getting a yellow. Again, that'll be 6 out of 70. And then we'll multiply by the probability of getting a yellow again. However, we took a yellow out. That means there's one less yellow in the jar. So instead of there being 6, now there's 5. Also, there's one less total marble in there. So instead of there being 70 marbles, there's one less, 69. When we multiply those ones together, we'll get 1 over 161. In the next one, we need to find the probability of getting a blue or a green. Now, I did kind of slide this one in here. We have an or. That means we're actually only going to take one marble out, and we want to see if it's going to be blue or green. So, probability of a blue is 16 out of 70. The probability of getting a green is 36 out of 70. Or is going to mean we add these two together instead of multiplying them. That'll make 52 out of 70, which is 26 out of 35. Back to multiplying. When we want to find the probability of a blue and then a green, first we'll take a blue out, which would be 16 out of 70. And then that means we'll multiply by a green. Well, there are 36 greens in the jar. However, we took one blue out, so there's not 70 in there anymore. Now there's 69. And when we multiply those two together, we should get 96 out of 805. For the last one, it looks like there's going to be 3 marbles that get taken out. So first, take out a red one. That would be 12 out of 70. And then means multiply. For the blue one, there are 16 blue marbles in there, but there's not 70 marbles in there overall anymore. We took one red out, so now there's only 69. And when we go back for another red marble, well, there aren't 12 in there anymore. We took one of those out, so now there's 11. And there's not 69 marbles in there in total anymore because we took out the red and we took out a blue, so now we're down to 68. If you multiply all of that out in your calculator, you'll get the decimal 0.0064. But as a fraction, it's 176 over 27,370.